Thank you, Peter. How'd you like to have to follow a good preacher? And then he throws in a wonderful sermon on top of it. Just think about it. So bear with me and give me a little slack now. Good morning.
Good morning.
As Peter said, I'm Charlie Burton, and I was asked to talk a little about stewardship and add a testimonial. I will start with a testimonial first. Back in January this year, I became ill, and after tests and discussions with several excellent local doctors, I was told I needed to go to a teaching university hospital or a specialized clinic. Ended up being admitted to the Mayo Clinic down in Jacksonville, Florida, which, if you're not familiar with, is a 600-acre facility with 9,000 employees. It's a big place. And they also have one of the best liver disease departments in the country, which is what I'm suffering from. They told me I have 2 to 5 years to live on average. I thought about this, and suddenly, what a blessing I've received. It's kind of like God said, hey, I'm giving you a heads up now. You start living every day to its fullest. Don't miss a thing. Think about the jogger going down the street and suddenly falls over with a heart attack. Never gets to tell anyone goodbye or get their affairs in order. I can do all of that and live every day to its fullest. Plus, I know what's coming, and taking fear out of your life is a true blessing. First Presbyterian Church played a huge role in my dealing with this situation. Cards and notes started coming in from church members and staff. Every day, those made me smile and get up in the morning. I was put on a prayer list, and wow, did that help me get up every day and accomplish something. I felt strength and comfort from these prayers, and thank you, church. Thank you all. Time, talent, and treasure. Let us talk about treasure first. Boy, everybody loves this part. If you've been in fundraising, ooh, call somebody up and say, we need a little help on the fundraising committee. And you get this, oh, I can't do that. I'll do anything else to help you, but I'm not making those money calls. Money, money, money. Everyone is asking now. Phone calls, letters, social media, you name it. They're coming after money. I've done a lot of fundraising over the years for different groups, and church is special. First Presbyterian has financial needs that must be met. Buildings have to have repair and maintenance. Utilities must be paid. Staff has to be paid. Missions need our support. When dealing with church support, I prefer to keep it very simple. Let's say we have 3 donor box sizes. Great big box for those of you that have the millions to put in. A medium box for all us average folks. And then a very small box. That might be somebody who's a shut-in at home and lives on Social Security or whatever, but it's a small box. Each box has its appropriate amount of money. All I would say is everyone please reach into your box and give the fair amount to your church. The main thing is everybody needs to reach in. You know what amount you can give. let us work towards, and I really want to emphasize this, 100% giving. Everybody can give something according to what you have. I hoped I would maybe hear somebody run into the front with a check. I guess it wasn't that outstanding. All right, time. That's the other thing we've got to talk about. Time's a little easier to discuss. Not different box sizes. We all have the same amount to start with. 24 hours a day. 7 days a week. 168 hours per week. No one gets even 1 second more than anybody else. Now I'll ask, is anybody getting that extra second? You don't. You hear people say, I'm just so busy. You also hear them say, I don't have any extra time. And on and on. Well, maybe we could organize our time a little better and gain a little bit. Could you find an extra 10 minutes a day? How about a 5-minute prayer in the morning and a 5-minute prayer at night? That's a lot. 10 minutes a day. But your church would love it. Your members of your church would love it. The world would love it. There's so many things to pray for. Pray every day for someone. For people in storm's way. We've sure heard about that. Marcia talked about it to the kids. For people living in war zones. For your church and its members and its staff. Attend Sunday school and church. Hey, that's about 3 hours of your time given to your church right there. Just make it here on Sundays. Time. Think about it, and you can do it. Talent. Remember that passage from the Bible and the song written about putting your basket over your light? Does everybody remember that one? The point being, you have to let your light shine. The good Lord blessed us all with talent. They're all different. I was talking with one of our old choir masters years ago, and he mentioned to me that I was blessed with a wonderful voice. Oh, I smiled, my heart skipped a beat, I felt so good. I was thinking, here comes that question. We need a good soloist up there just to sing this one song. Oh, I was so happy. And he mentioned to me that I had this wonderful voice. And then he said, the Lord was very smart when he made some great voices for singing. And also he made some great voices for speaking. What a polite way of making me feel special as I was in the latter category. How many of you have talent? Now, if I turn around and look at this group back here, every one of them's got talent. And Josh, our new choir master, whose first time I've got to hear him today because I've been out of town, wonderful. We're so glad to have him. Thank you. But you all have talent, every one of you. How about a show of hands of you out there that think you have talent? Come on, get them up there. I can't believe I know we've got more talent sitting out there. I I can talk with each of you that didn't raise your hand and find a talent that you've got. So maybe it's still hidden under that basket. Take the basket off. Let it shine. If you don't think you have a talent, ask Peter. Alex, where's Alex? Alex is here somewhere. Ask Marsha. Ask Josh. Ask your session leaders. They will find a place at First Pres for your time and your talents.
Amen.
For hundreds of folks listening and watching on social media, and you thousands of listeners on the radio, we miss seeing you. Remember, Peter, I told you I was a positive person. Come to the Sunday services when you can. Call us if you need help getting here. Let us all remember to be enthusiastic, cheerful, excited, prayerful, and most of all, have fun. Let us be the best stewards for the Lord and First Presbyterian Church that we can be. Let all of God's people say, Amen. Thank you.